ebulliently buxom, beguilingly gorgeous. From Devon, for your delight, Miss June Marlow!
They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed at Wilbur and his brother when they said that man could fly. They told Marconi wireless was a phony. It's the same old cry. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said I was reaching for the moon. But oh, you came through. Now they'll have to change their tune. They all said we never would be happy. They laughed at us and how. But ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now? They laughed at me, wanting you. Said it would be hello, goodbye. But oh, you came through. Now they're eating humble pie. They all said we'd never get together. Darling, let's take a vow. 'Cause ho, 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 who's got the last laugh? Hee hee, let's take the past laugh. Ha ha ha, who's got the last laugh now?
Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. All your fears are foolish. All your fears are foolish. Fancy maybe. You know, dear, that I'm in love with you. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until that sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear, or else I shall be melancholy too.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you had a bit of a limp.
Yes. Souvenir from South Africa.
It's just, can you ride? I mean, if you can't, we'll take the trap, but the roads are a bit
Oh,
rough.
I can ride all right. In fact, the surgeons recommended it. It's just that I got a bit of shrapnel in me.
Well, I'm sorry.
It hardly hurts at all most of the time.
Yeah, and he has this terrible injury. He can hardly walk at all, poor man. They had to stop the trap. He was in such pain with the jolting. I think 'tis terrible, a young man like that, crippled.
Enjoying yourself,
Oh,
that
this
is?
is wonderful, Mr. Craddock. A proper job. Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'm not too used to dancing.
Well, nor am I.
I think you're very good, Mr. Craddock, considering your leg.
Well, the doctor did tell me to exercise it in moderation. I think we're going to have a lemonade, shall we?
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Be lost, sir.
No, I was walking on the... Would you be good enough to give me a cup of water?
It's a fair old day, sir, isn't it?
As it is. You don't live all on your own here, do you?
Me van's away, sir, after lobsters.
Must be a hard life.
Oh, better than some. But worse than most.
Make a good living, does he?
Money's always welcome, sir. And more so, I to say, when earning it's a pleasure.
Do you have a nice cottage?
Oh, why don't he come inside, sir, and I'll show you.
Oh.
You're a pretty young man, sir. And he weren't too gentle.
Oh, I didn't mean
Oh,
to...
Lord lovey, that in part of it. Oh. Will he pay me, sir?
Yes, how,
Oh, that'd be generous of me, sir.
What is your name?
Martha, and I do know who he be. And will he come again, sir? And now he knows the way.
Shivering.
Thank you. You've had a very restless sleep, me dear. You're not at peace with yourself, be ye? Where are we?
Thank you, but my friends are expecting me, and I'll not be going as far as Launceston. Will you please take me to Jamaica Inn?
Jamaica Inn?
Oh, I have heard it's lonely there, but I've never minded loneliness.
Even the horses don't like stopping there, and haven't for 5 years or more.
He's right, missy. If I was you, I'd give up any thought of going to Jamaica Inn.
I appreciate your concern, but there's no need to worry. You see, I'm going to relatives. My uncle is the landlord of Jamaica Inn.
Well, I'm sorry. It's none of my business. Good night.
Sit down! These victuals is fit for King Billy himself, Mrs. I.
Yeah, go and keep your strength up, eh, Fat Meg?
Yeah. Never tasted nothing so succulent. Your own receipt, I'll be bound, eh, Mrs. I?
Of course.
She's a wonderful cook, your mistress, I'll say that for her.
Nothing gets wasted here. Nothing at all.
It's a queer place, this, though, isn't it? Here, what's getting this old jar in?
Oh, pickle things.
Pickles?
Oh, pickle things. Bits and pieces, this and that. Mrs. I is practicing the black art.
Nah, go on.
It's a fact, and she's very good at it. I've seen her turn a dead mouse into a meat pie. Look at that.
Hello, you two. Sorry we're late. You must be Debbie and Kieran, right?
That's right.
Hop in. I'm Mrs. Rudge.
Wild ponies. I've heard about them.
You'll see plenty of them on Dartmoor. Look, over there. That woman's called Jane Miles. She's a wildlife photographer. She's promised to help you with your projects, show you how to take photos and all that. You all have to do projects, don't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna do one about animals.
What about you, Debbie?
Dunno yet. Badger Girl only likes chip shops and space invaders.
Oh, you'll find something, I'm sure.
Lovely eggs, these, Mrs. Rudge. Can I have another one?
He's had 2 already.
Mine's like turning into a chicken in jaws. I won't. I know what's what.
You can all have as many eggs as you like.
After all, it's your job to collect them.
Mrs. Raj,
Yes, my dear.
do you ever see any badgers round here?
Why do you want to know about badgers?
Dunno. I thought I'm up to a project on them.
Well, there used to be a lot of badgers round here. Not anymore, though.
Farmers dug them out. That got rid of them.
What did they do that for?
Well, they're bad animals, badgers. They spread diseases.
Some people say so. I'm not so sure.
They do. And they're fierce, too. They got terrible teeth on them. Bite your leg off.
Oh, would you believe it? They've got a badger in there.
He's not doing any harm. His name's Stripey. Oh, please let me keep him, Mrs. Raj.
That's a wild animal, not a pet. That badger has got to go by tomorrow morning.
Mr. Richard? Why did you land in this country illegally, Mrs. Richards? I've been told you are a very intelligent woman, a boon to your husband. You know what's assumed about the right to keep silent in a court of law. The last refuge of the guilty. Why did you enter this country illegally, Mrs. Richards? Where were you going with no suitcases? I take it, but the bikes were for getting into Chatham. Hmm? Bit undignified, isn't it? Hmm? For a woman of your age and wealth. Hmm? Oh, what, on a charity ride, were you? Raising money for the families of the 100 or so children your husband kills every 12 months. Where would she go? What address were you heading for? I want to respect. You've got a few hours to make up your mind. And then we'll have no alternative other than to make your arrival in this country public.
May I go to the toilet?
We had to bring him here with us. Well, he's gonna like the pub as much as us. How are we doing? Getting a crew together. Meet George, martial arts expert.
I also played the spoons.
Slow, painful death either way. Who else? Hilda, master of disguise. Hilda. Sorry, can't be too careful. And Harry? Where's Harry Fingers Fulson? Word is, he's gone straight. What? Without him, we're not ready. Oh, quick, let's get out of here. Ready? Mirror. Signal. Maneuver. Finger scan.
No one else's hands could be that grubby. In you come, George.
Vera, I distinctly asked for tea and digestive biscuits. And yet, this is a jammy dodger, is it not?
Well, yes, they are, but I like to take the top part off, then lick the jam off, and one big...
Remember, this organization does not tolerate jammy dodgers.
Entschuldigen Sie, aber ich dachte, ich hätte genug Geld dabei. Kann ich etwas zurücklegen?
Wir zählen jetzt erst noch mal nach.
Ich glaub's nicht.
Tut mir leid. Entschuldige Sie.
Das stimmt doch alles. Sie kriegen sogar noch 10 Pence zurück.
Vielen Dank. Auf Wiedersehen. Fell down on a rusty nail in the garden. Oh, I've got it here with me if you want to see it.
No, put it away.
Right.
When did you last have a tetanus injection?
Can't rightly remember.
I'll give you one in a minute. You know, it's a good idea to keep a record of these things.
Well, thank you for your advice, Doc. And in exchange, I'd like to offer you some of my own.
What do you mean?
Well, little bird told me that you and Louisa have been having a bit of trouble in the old baby-making department.
Who told you that?
Well, 'tis all over the village. No, I'm no doctor.
No, I didn't think you were.
But I've had 5 children of my own, and every time I wanted to fall pregnant, I used to have a good old slug of cough medicine before me and my husband. You know, worked every time.
Using cough medicine to try and conceive is an old wives' tale. Has no basis in medicine.
Worked for us.
No, it didn't.
All right.
There's a saying old says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, I haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initials to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in a wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he'll carry the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to walk